For a long time, the world thought the war in Myanmar's Rakhine state was simple. People saw a fight between a cruel military government and a rebel group called the Arakan Army. But today, the story is changing. In London, the British government is getting ready to do something very serious. They are planning to put sanctions, which are legal punishments, on the Arakan Army and its political group, the United League of Arakan, or ULA. This means the UK now view the Arakan Army and their associates almost the same way they viewed the government's military forces known as the Tatmadaw and its auxiliary forces. This change started in February 2026. A group called Burma Campaign UK asked the British government to take action. They said the Arakan Army is doing war crimes against humanity, including tortures, forced displacement, forced labor, rape, burning house. Arakan Army is compelling ethnic minorities to flee to other countries. Soon after, the UK government made an official report. The report said that the Rohingya people are in great danger because of the Arakan Army. This was a big moment. It allowed legal experts to start a file to punish the rebel leaders for genocidal activities. In the past, the world only talked about the crimes of the government's military Tatmadaw. Now they are looking at everyone. Why is the world so worried? Human rights groups have found scary evidence. Reports from the United Nations say the Arakan Army is killing prisoners and beheading people they think spy. There are also reports of drone attacks on families who were just trying to run away from the war. Amnesty International says the rebels are forcing Rohingya people to work for free and taking money from poor families. The Arakan Army says they are only fighting bad groups, but international commission and observers say they are brutally torturing and abusing innocent people. Arakan Army's main target are Rohingyas. If these sanctions happen, it will be a huge problem for the Arakan Army. They want the world to see them as heroes, but sanctions would make them outcasts. Arakan Army leaders and their associates will not be able to use international banks or travel to many countries. It would also be a sign to the whole world that fighting for freedom does not give anyone the right to abuse and torture civilians or break war laws. While the British government is currently assessing the humanitarian impact of these penalties on the population of Rakhine, the evidence of atrocities remains overwhelming, signaling an end to impunity. However, the UK's sanctions on the Arakan Army and the United ULA risk deepening the hardships faced by ordinary civilians. This leaves the local population at a crucial crossroads. They must now decide whether to stand by the Arakan Army or prioritize safeguarding minorities from systemic hatred.